Warning: please make sure you've been cleared by a licensed physician that you are physically capable to participate in these workouts. If you have diabetes, asthma, and/or epilepsy, or any other cardiovascular disease, it is highly recommended that you take extra precaution when participating in these activities. The men you are about to see in this video were trained by Ra's al Ghul himself, and as a result are considered professionals. We strongly advise not to try this at home, unless you have workout clothes and whatnot.
Have you been feeling weak lately?
No.
Do you need to lose weight?
No.
Did you get 100 on the anatomy test?
No.
If you answered no to any of these questions, then you need to try this new innovative program called
ROSFit.
With this training program, you can tone, shape, and perfect your body. Even though we can go over every muscle and make yourself look like, well, me, we don't have time for that. So what we're going to do is go over the psoas major, fibularis longus, and the semitendinosus, which belongs to the iliopsoas, peroneus, and the hamstring group respectively. For now, we'll just go over some stretches. So right now we're going to do some toe touches for 5 seconds. Alright, so let me get into position here. Alright guys, ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now open your legs. Now go for the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now we're just gonna go for some stretching on the side right here. Go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now we're gonna do some lunges. Right leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright guys, we're gonna get on the floor. Put up, down. And just do some toe touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make your legs into a diamond shape. And now stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your left leg straight. And then get your right leg, put it right where your knee is. Okay, now just turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now switch legs and just do the same thing but the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think we're good for stretching.
The psoas major is part of the iliopsoas muscle group. In that muscle group, there is the psoas major, psoas minor, and the iliacus. The psoas major is located on the side of the lumbar region of the vertebral column. The origin points for the psoas major are the bodies and bases of transverse processes, and the insertion points are a lesser trochanter of the femur. The origin points for the psoas minor are the lateral surface of the 12th thoracic and 1st lumbar vertebrae, and the insertion points are the iliopubic eminence, pectineal line of the pubis, and the iliac fascia. The origin points for the iliacus are the iliac fossa of the coxa, and the insertion points are the lesser trochanter of the femur. The actions of the iliopsoas muscles, such as the iliacus, is that it flexes and laterally rotates the thigh at the hip and flexes the trunk and pelvis. The psoas major flexes the vertebral column and is the primary flexor of the hip joint. And the psoas minor is a weak flexor of the trunk and assists flexion of the lumbar column. The workouts we did for the psoas major are cherry pickers and sit-ups, and they're both isotonic. We will now be working the psoas major muscle. By doing that, we will be doing 3 sets of 5 sit-ups and 3 sets of 10 cherry pickers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll be doing cherry pickers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fibularis longus is part of the peroneus muscle group. The muscles included in this muscle group are the peroneus longus, peroneus brevis, and peroneus tertius. The fibularis longus is located in the lateral compartment of the leg. The origin point of the peroneus longus is the upper two-thirds of the lateral shaft of the fibula, the head of the fibula, and superior tibiofibular joint. The insertion points of the peroneus longus are the plantar aspect of the base of the first metatarsal and medial cuneiform. The origin points of the peroneus brevis is the lower two-thirds shaft of the fibula. The insertion points of the peroneus brevis are the tuberosity of the base of the fifth metatarsal. The origin points of the peroneus tertius is the third quarter of the anterior shaft of the fibula. The insertion points of the peroneus tertius is the shaft in the base of the fifth metatarsal. Actions of the fibularis longus are plantar flexes and everts of the foot. It also supports lateral, longitudinal, and transverse arches. Actions of the fibularis longus are that it everts the foot and supports the lateral, longitudinal, and transverse arches. Actions of the peroneus brevis are that it flexes the plantar and supports the lateral and longitudinal arc. Actions of the peroneus tertius are that it extends and everts the foot, and it is the weak dorsiflexion of the ankle joint. The exercises we used were for the fibularis longus were the calf raises and single-legged calf raises, which are both isometric. We'll be working out the fibularis longus, and with that we'll be doing leg raises, and moving on after that we'll do something a little bit more challenging, which are one-legged calf raises. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now moving on to one-legged raises. Right leg first. Ready? Left leg. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The semitendinosus is part of the hamstring muscle group, which includes the semitendinosus, the semimembranosus, and the bicep femoris muscle. The semitendinosus is located in the upper thigh. The origin points for the biceps femoris muscle is the tuberosity of the ischium, linea aspera, and the femur. The insertion points are the tyloid process of the fibula, lateral collateral ligament, and the lateral tibial condyle. The origin point for the semimembranosus muscle is the ischiotuberosity. The insertion point is the medial tibial condyle. The origin point for the semitendinosus muscle is the tuberosity of the ischium. The insertion point is the pes anserinus, also known as the tibia. The actions for the semimembranosus muscle performed is extending the thigh at hip and medially rotating the leg if the knee is flexed. The actions for the biceps femoris muscle performed are the extending of the thigh at the hip and flexing the leg at the knee. The actions of the semitendinosus muscle performed are extending the thigh at the hip and medially rotating the leg if the knee is flexed. Both the bridge and the floor glute ham raise exercise were isometric.
We're going to work out the semitendinosus, and we're going to start off with some bridges and do 3 sets of 5. Okay. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, final set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now we're going to do what's called a floor glute hand raise. So we're going to do, again, 3 sets of 5. So, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, second set. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third set. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll do it for semitendinosus.
Alright, for cool down, we're going to jog in place for 10 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to do some lateral stretches. Right foot first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
To find your radial pulse, you would take your first index and middle finger and then feel around on your wrist until you find a pulse, and then you count for a whole minute.
A few moments later.
We got our pulse to be 110, and our projected pulse was 120.